What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to BossRoss Gaming. Today, we have some awful things to discuss. Now, let's start here in the injury report. And you're thinking, Ross, you already showed us, you haven't had a major injury. Why are we looking at injured reserve? Hopefully you notice three things. And we'll start with the bad news and then get to the good news. You might notice that right here is our number one rookie wide receiver, Ladd McConkey. And you might notice right below him is J.K. Dobbins. And we all know how well J.K. Dobbins has done in real life. And for me, they both got hurt in training this week. And I want to stub my toe and take their pain. I want to space jam their pain from them, and I want to hold it so they can play. That is the bad news. The good news is, I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how, and I don't know why nobody told me. You can take people off of IR. Asante Samuel, apparently, I don't know if that's a new thing, maybe I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if this is old or new, it's an update, I don't know. But I clicked on him, I'm like, you know what? He doesn't have an injury designation. Let's just click on him. I clicked on him. He's free. Asante Samuel Jr. is back as our number one lockdown corner. So we're going to have Samuel Fulton still will now be our slot corner. And then I want Cam Hart to get some reps since he's a rookie. I know we have Jasir. I'm going to assume it's Jasir Taylor. I don't know. I could be wrong. I know he's the fastest or tied for the fastest, but I want to give the rookies a couple chances, some opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise have to learn and grow within the system. That means that this week at wide receiver, Quentin Johnston is our number one wide receiver. I'm going to say that again. You're all going to listen to it and digest it and love it. Quentin Johnston is our number one wide receiver. Joshua Palmer will be our two, but also I have him as our slot wide receiver, so we should see him in the slot as well. Darius Davis, who I am a little bit excited about because he's super young, 94 speed, could turn into something. He will be now our third wide receiver. And then Brendan Rice could see some burn as well. We do get DJ Chark back next week, but this is this week and it won't matter because Ladd will come back next week, hopefully. And that means that Kamani Vidal, I watched one video, this is how they pronounced it, that's what I'm rocking with. The rookie out of Troy will get the start, and he'll be backed up by Hassan Haskins. Kamani has the same speed as J.K. Dobbins. Kamani's short. He's 5'8", but Dobbins isn't like super tall. He's only 5'10". Haskins is 6'2". I don't know what's going to happen with the run game and the pass game. And the biggest issue, we play the Steelers. And we all know they don't need any more help with their defense. And our offense losing our main pieces of our run and pass game sucks. We have a few things to take care of before we get to the game. We need to set our regional focus scouting. Okay, so I think because nationally and in the West, we have wide receiver and corners. And I think that my biggest area of need is cornerback, as like between those. So I want to save cornerback for the national focus, and we're going to go wide receiver for the West. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, hold on. So we're going to go wide receiver West, outside linebacker for the Central, defensive end. I'm going to go defensive tackle. I'm going to go defensive tackle. Defensive tackle for the Northeast, and we're going to go defensive end for the Southeast. So we are going very heavy defense because I feel like we have a lot of pieces, and I'm probably going to move some of those pieces as well, and I feel like we're just going to have kind of a fresh start once we get to that point in the offseason. So I really want to go focus and see who is the one piece that I want the most, or the three, the 5, the 10, I don't know. How many draft picks and things we have to work with. And now we have players to negotiate with. I was going to go get a mentor because Asante Samuel Jr. was upset because of his position on the depth chart. Now that he's back, that's way better. I do think at 24 star dev, Asante Samuel is somebody that we want to hold on to. So we're going to negotiate and see what he wants and if we can get him back. Boom. Asante Samuel is done. I overpaid a smidge, but not like the full good or the good player friendly deal. I just went middle, gave him a little extra. He's booked. I do want to go after J.K. Dobbins, but J.K.'s hurt, and maybe he cares about his place on the depth chart. We'll come back to J.K. Dobbins. Got to think on Josh Palmer. No for Khalil Mack. I will re-sign the punter. He's young. He's star dev. Let's see if we can sign him for the appropriate price. Boom, J.K. Scott is back. Did you guys know that my punter was my second most important signing? Now you do. I do want to re-sign Zion Johnson. He's young and decent, and he has star dev. Oh, he has an option. Oop. So that's all we're re-signing for now. I think a couple of these guys are people that I've signed on my own. Some of these guys that are aging, that are at the last year of their deal. I will take a bigger, deeper dive. My main focus was getting Asante Samuel Jr. done. He's already done. I did want my punter back. I'm going to have to think on some of these other guys. Khalil Mack is probably getting traded. Superstar 90 overall, 33. I just don't know how much we need him. J.K. Dobbins I also want back, but again, I'm going to wait till he comes back next week, and hopefully he's happier. I'm going to have to think on Josh Palmer. We'll think about it. If there's anybody that I need to get or I should get or you guys think I should trade or let go of, please let me know down below in the comments. All right, as we take on the Steelers, we have Derwin James and Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, and they have Minkah Fitzpatrick and Cam Hayward and TJ Watt. The thing that scares me the most is I know my O-line isn't great, and they have some great pieces on their D-line, and so I feel like we're going to be facing pressure all day long. I don't know if Russ is starting. By that, it looks like he's starting. I don't know if Justin Fields is starting. I don't know. I didn't go look either. We're both 2-0. This is a big matchup. I am not confident, especially after the way the last game went against the Panthers when I was talking smack and when I was up 17, and then all of a sudden I was fighting to not go to overtime. We're going to be smart with the football. We're going to try to run. We're going to try to throw. We're going to try to not throw picks, which, by the way, I will never forget another turnover as long as I live. In the landing zone, go hit him. Go make him sad. Also, I thought I fixed it to where Derwin would not be on kick return duty, and I feel like I just saw an X Factor running down the field. So Russell Wilson is their starter. 3 touchdowns, no picks so far for Mr. Unlimited. We're kind of a little conservative, see what they want to do on first down. They're running with Najee. Speaking of Derwin, there he is. Big tackle, 2nd and 6. Najee had a nice week last week, 2,408. That might be a run-first team like I want to be. That'd be crazy. Okay, Najee warped. He's a Jedi. I don't know what just happened. Look at my notable inactives. I'm going to sob. Also be really great if Gus Edwards was at least here to give us some kind of buffer, but he is not, and I'm sad. He's 1 week away as well. 3 runs in a row, and he got it? I thought we had him right at the line. I guess he was forward enough. 3 runs and a first down for the Steelers, who are thankfully... what's his name? Who'd they trade for? Yeah, it's going to bug me now. Mike Williams. I want to say like Mike Edwards and Mike Johnson. Mike Williams lists. 3rd and 3 again. They ran last time on 3rd and 3. I'm going to try and be... Okay, they're throwing. That dude is wide open. That is George Pickens. He made an incredible catch for no reason. He was all by himself. He's like, let me jump up and stick my booty out and stick my hands behind my booty and grab it. I was like, you could have just stopped and caught it if you wanted to. You didn't have to be all extra about it and make me sad. I'm really concerned about my offense this game, so my defense starting out like this is not making me particularly happy. I like that, though. Maybe if I keep talking crap, they'll keep playing like that. I like these color rushes, by the way. I think they're pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. Is that Cordell Patterson? Of course, the last dude in the train of in routes is the one that I'm not guarding. That's the one who gets thrown to, and that's the one who makes me sad. First down. Please. Oh my gosh, a tackle for loss. It's 2nd and 11. Okay, if we can't cover a dang corner route, I'm going to lose it. It's 1st and goal. This is also probably a horrible defense for where they're at. Oh, it's okay. They're actually throwing. Oh, psych. He's wide open. You know, why do I have coverages that don't play their coverage? I don't know. That was Asante Samuel's side, and I just paid that man a bag. I remember that next year. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. I don't throw picks anymore. However, I may or may not have fumbled at the goal line because I was selfish. Let's get Kamani involved immediately. and run right at an X Factor. That was maybe the worst idea I had. It's either like run at Cam Hayward or run at TJ Watt. So then now let's try running at TJ Watt. Somehow that worked better. Come on, first down. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Ooh, see, now they're both on the right and I'm running to the left. How did that work worse? I don't understand. But we got a yard at least. Gonna go the air here. Hopefully we have something. Come on, out of the backfield. A little spin move. Yeah, he fell down. He doesn't know where he is. First down. Vidal, baby. Let's go. Back to the ground game. Ooh, good blocks, good blocks, good blocks. Quentin Johnston, if you could have held that one, I would have given you a raise. But, hey, we'll take it. For some reason, we are moving down the field right now. I got nervous. I feel like I could have maybe thrown at things. And then I was like, I was going to get out of here. And then TJ Watt's like, hey, remember, I'm over here. And I was like, oh. Okay. Right to Hayden Hurst. Ooh, he kind of slipped through there. 3rd and inches. We're probably going to run the ball here. I don't know if that's smart, but we're going to do it. I probably should have just done a quarterback sneak too, but it's gonna be fine. Ooh, there was Hassan Haskins making an appearance. Let's go. 1st and goal at the 4 to end the first quarter. Okay, okay. We're alive. Get in the end zone here. Learn how to play defense. There's a little bit of hope in my heart. Not a great throw, but Quentin Johnston, our #1 wide receiver wearing #1, is tall and athletic, and he remembered how to catch the football. Let's go. Touchdown. We're in there. About to be a tie game. I mean, essentially, we did like the same thing. I think theirs was 10 or 11 plays to drive the field and score, which took us 9. This might be a pass. It is not? Okay. 2nd and 8. Nice stop. Colson. Ooh, Gilman. I thought that was a screen. I'm not sure what was happening right there. I thought they were throwing a screen. I thought I saw the O-line move, so that's why you saw my user jump to the right of the screen. And then I saw him throw it deep, and I was like, oh, I have a guy back there. It's Gilman. It's the Gilster. Did he just... Okay. One moment. See, right here... their O-linemen were moving to the right, so I thought they were going out for a screen. Were they? It probably tells me in the whatever. I don't know. But then as I was watching that last replay, I noticed that Russell Wilson, for whatever reason, back here with 7 yards of separation from the nearest defender, throws off 1 foot. And it wasn't even online. I don't know what just happened. Ooh, Kamani. That's okay. We'll take 4 there. Ooh, Haskins is out here. He must be our power back, which is why he's out here. Which is okay with me. I would be okay if he had a little more grit. But it's fine. It's 3rd and 4. Vidal going under. Palmer going under. Disley going out. Hurst going under. Johnston on the corner. Okay. Lots of things crossing each other. Joshua Palmer, the guy who we're not going to pay maybe. First down. First down. The blocks were not great on that. It was like we didn't know. We're like, oh, you're blocked, so I can't block you. And then he broke it, and he's like, I'm going to go block you. And then they blitzed. Why did it look like a blitz? They were in cover 6. I'm lost. It's okay. Run the ball again. Kamani kind of snuck through right there. Supposed to go left, cut it back to the right. 3rd and 1. Run it again. Just be like them. 3 runs and a first down is the goal. I don't know who measured that. They need their vision checked. I don't think I even made it back to the line of scrimmage, but we'll take the first down. Vidal gets outside, and he has his first NFL touchdown. Kamani Vidal stepping in for J.K. Dobbins, actually having a really solid game so far. Yeah, Rook, stand there. Take it in. Get assaulted, apparently. Let's go, Kamani. It's going to bother me, and I know me saying it's going to bother you because I keep saying it. Why is Derwin on kick return? I'm going to have to find out where he is in the depth chart and take him out of everything besides being the starter at strong safety. Unless strong safety starters are doing that these days, and I don't know about it. 2nd and 9. Getting a little stingy on defense now. Okay, he threw that right at Derwin James, so I'm not really sure what the game plan was. The first drive where they were being super successful, maybe it was running the ball more. Throwing is not working. Well, unless you guys were scared you'd never see me on offense again, we're right back. Vidal with a couple yards there. It says he's at the 1. I don't think he was at the 1. I don't think this play is going to work, but I like this play, so we do it. Close. I was like, do I try to juke or not? I'm like, I'm just trying to beat him to the corner. And as soon as I decided to try to beat him to the corner, I was like, it's not going to work. I think the important thing is this will be the last play if we don't get in before the 2-minute warning, which would be fine with me. Vidal is in again. With 4 yards to go, we're able to punch it in after 3 run plays. There you go. Get back to what you do well. Actually, stop doing that. Throw the ball again. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Get him. Thank you. Okay. That was really scary. That was very scary. Gotta be all passes at this point. Good stop, Gilman. It's only a yard. Oh, I couldn't even see Patterson underneath. And there goes Derwin's X Factor. And I'm stuck on Derwin. See, now, listen, this is what we're not going to do. We're not going to revert back to that first drive defense. Go back to what was working. Okay, use their first time out at 50 seconds. Russ points on, like, every play. He's like, go over there. Look, oh, look there. I'm like, okay. Whatever. 3rd and 7. Let's get a stop here. And we're actually going to put a contain on. Not good rushers, but we have not gotten any pressure, so. And there's the 3rd pick. There it is. Russ is back. Fulton with the interception. So we've had Gilman, Fulton, and Derwin. I don't think we have time to go score this. 38 seconds. Hold on. Hold on. We'll give it a go. We got 3 timeouts. Maybe go get a field goal. I mean, shoot, there's Hayden Hurst right over the middle. Timeout? I don't know what Cameron Dicker's leg is. Might have to find out the hard way. Out of bounds? Okay, that's fine. 28 seconds to go. Plenty of time, plenty of time, plenty of time. I wonder if this little corner will be open or not. Oh, I thought that Palmer had the drag route, and I was incorrect. I was staring at him. I'm like, why is he running down the field? Oh, he has the deep in. Got it. Okay, Quentin Johnson all the way across the field. I'm in. My last time out. We're just going to take a shot at the end zone. Probably throw a pick. We're just going to take a shot at the end zone and see if somebody can grab it for us. And by shot at the end zone, I mean, I'm going to get cut in half as I throw it. Let's just take our 3. Never you mind the wobbly meter. I drilled it. Never you mind. There's taking a knee, getting to halftime. I'll tell you what has flipped this game on its head 1,000,000%, a pick and a pick and a pick. Especially like us being, even with the two picks and them driving, if they score and it's 21-14, I don't think I have time to get down the field and score. And we get ball. Now listen, we had a little 17-point lead last week that we kind of crumbled away, and I'm not planning on doing that again. As much fun as it was for you and me, let's not. Let's just stomp the Steelers until they cry. And by stomp the Steelers, I mean they're going to blitz, we're going to block nobody and gain a yard. I'm trying to stick with the run here. Let Kamani run free. Ooh, okay. Little juke. Ooh, okay. 3rd and 2. That's cool. I get down with that. 14 for 71 and 2 scores for Kamani in his first NFL. I mean, I feel like this is his first game. You know it's his first start. Hassan Haskins is back there. Oh, no. I'm not sure who just uppercutted me in my abdomen to get me across that, but thank you. I'll be sending you a little Christmas card. And now since the run has worked so well, it's time to throw time to throw the ball. Joshua Palmer. Drag route king out here. Let's go. There's 6 yards. Imagine pointing to a referee and asking him if you're in the right spot and him telling them saying yes to you, and then you're not in the right spot, you know? Wouldn't that be wild if that ever happened? Like in real life? Like in the Commanders-Giants game? First down. That's what Hayden Hurst pointing right there reminded me of, by the way. Not that I'm just like randomly thinking about the Giants-Commanders game. Because I would never. I'm a sad Rams fan. Why would I think about that? Hear me out. The outside, no one was there. That was a good thing originally, but it turned out to be a bad thing because TJ Watt, you know, he's manhandling everybody on the right side of the line. Man, my run blocking is not as strong as I'd like it to be. 3rd and 8. This would be a 60-yarder, which if we have the wind, we'd have the leg for. Makes me a little scared. Regardless. It's okay. Hayden Hurst is wide open, and those glorious red locks are just flowing down the sideline. First down. Chargers. I'd love to hit Darius Davis on this little route right here. And you know what? I may have stared him down. I may have forced it. Great reception. Let's go. I'm going to try and get to the edge over here and run it in, essentially. Come on, Vidal. Have a day. Enjoy your 3rd tutty, my guy. Ooh. What a fancy spike. That was more of a dance than a spike, but I'm in. $31-7. Not gonna lie, I didn't have this on my bingo card at all. I'm also not saying that's gonna stay this way, because if I do what they did, where I'm like, I'm gonna score, and then they go score, and then I throw a pick and a pick and a pick, I'll just be sobbing. Made it to the 24. Good coverage on defense. Was that Hassan Haskins? Okay. Maybe injuries are just a thing here that are making all my players be on the field that I'm confused about, but, you know. They're down 24 points with essentially 10 minutes to go in the ball game, and they're like, let's run it. Let's go. Good stop. 3rd and 16. Our first sack of the day. Morgan Fox, the guy said I'm not going to re-sign. Uh-oh. I just feel like these guys that we talked about keeping or letting go are people that I can go get in free agency later on and them not really have a market. And there's sack number 2, and that was Joey Bosa, who we might trade. Let's go. And they're going to punt. Dang it, maybe I should... You know what? Maybe I shouldn't re-sign J.K. Dobbins. Maybe this is the sign of Kamani Vidal. I love him. I would never forget his name. Oh my gosh. The way that TJ Watt immediately just threw that blocker to the side and stood there like a dog foaming at the mouth actually makes me sick. I do need O-line in the worst way. I think that's the biggest improvement we need. Is we do have some there. Oh my goodness. X Factors, please stop bullying me. We do have some decent pieces, but also we could get some big improvements. You're standing right next to me, Kamani. Just block. Sweetheart. Okay, never mind. I needed to wait half a second there for Johnston to get across. I just thought he would have been further away by the time I threw it. You know, it's just because Justin Herbert's got a big, sexy arm. Okay, that's what it is. I forgot how voluptuous it was until he had to sling that thing one more time. So I've been running the ball a lot. Okay, I don't really remember how to throw. Okay, push him out of bounds. 2nd and 6. Into the third quarter, 24-point lead. If they get within 1 score, I'm going to be physically ill. I feel like, I don't know who 36 is. I feel like he could have made a play on that. Whoever just knocked that ball out. Oh, let me go give some people some notes here, okay? I feel like, who are you? Who are you? Taylor. Jasir Taylor? I feel like you could have swatted that. However, let me give some props to Asante Samuel Jr. for knocking the ball out. You know what? You gave up an easy touchdown earlier. I understand. You're a little rusty, a little tired. You just got off the IR. Cool. That makes me happy. Keep doing that. Remember the conversation, Asante, that we just had about keep doing that? He wasn't listening. Oh my gosh, this guy. Okay. I understand that's George Pickens. I understand that sometimes he turns into Superman. However, I feel like I had a good chance to pick that off, but also he was covered over the top too. And 2 people hit him at the same time and he still caught it. So I'm just a little offended by everything that happened, to be honest with you. Give me this. Fulton. I'm going to take it out. Yeah. Fulton's 2nd pick of the day. Is he trying to make me re-sign him? Is that what's happening? Oh, Morgan Fox got hurt. He pulled his armpit out of place or something. Okay, now we're going to run the ball. Probably going to milk the clock and probably really boring because we're up 24 and there's not really any point to be crazy with it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to literally turn on shoe clock. And conservative. That's the word I'm like, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. Vidal's just off to the races. 20 carries, 100 yards. I mean, shoot. Who needs J.K. Dobbins? Am I right? Well, Morgan Fox, just throw him in the list. A torn labrum is probably not good. It's also probably not going to help him play to make me want to re-sign him. Kamani Vidal off to the races again, just running a simple dive up the gut. 21 carries, 116 yards, 3 touchdowns. Dang, now I'm like really considering. Because you got to think, this is against one of the best defenses we're going to see. You got to think, like, maybe we don't need J.K. Dobbins. And maybe I shouldn't have ran an end around, towards T.J. Watt because he was kind of just licking his chops over there. It's fine. And there's a holding penalty. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. That was almost simultaneously with me snapping the ball. Rashawn Slater, aren't you supposed to be good? Well, now I'm going to throw the ball. And I don't feel bad. There's Joshua Palmer, 1st and goal. We've had a very just clean all-around day so far, honestly. Honestly. Did anybody, when I told you that we had to start a rookie running back who's 5'8" against the Pittsburgh Steelers, have him going for 4 touchdowns? I didn't. I'm just really confused because the way they started, I was like, oh, okay. Like, the CPU honestly kind of gets better as the game goes, a.k.a. the Panthers. And they hit like a couple open routes and they drove the field and scored. I'm like, this is going to have to be a high scoring game. And I was super down to just kind of run the ball and milk the clock anyway, just so they had less time on offense and hopefully that would wear down the defense and blah, 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 blah. But, okay, dude, can we nerf George Pickens, please? But I am incredibly impressed by the way our defense played and the way our O-line handled their D-line. I mean, honestly, at this point, if I were them, I'd put in Justin Fields, but guess who it is? Guess who? Did you say George Pickens? You're correct. He just threw it into the ground right by his receiver. That almost looked like an IRL thing that they do when they're unhappy with whoever's open and they just throw it like at a receiver's feet. But like, I don't think Madden has the logic to do that. Oh, we got a sack, by the way. Let's go. Who's 92? Who's crawling around? That was Morgan Fox's replacement, and I have no idea how to say his name. 3rd and 12. Get a stop here. Get a stop. Get a stop. Oh, geez. I was not even close to that. Okay. Let's go, defense. Let's go. I mean, yes, something's got to be open. Wait, am I dumb? I might be dumb. I'm not dumb. Who's 19? Oh. I was like, have I been calling George Pickens the wrong dude the whole time? I definitely wasn't. Definitely was not. Is that Khalil Mack in coverage? It's like the last place that man needs to be. That's a nice throw. I was trying to get back there. I was just way too late. I was just way too late. Hassan Haskins with a big run. That'll end the day. 38-14. If you had asked me before the game, knowing Lad McConkey, J.K. Dobbins are both out, I would have said we lose 38-14. If you told me the end prediction or the end score was 38-14, I'm like, oh, we lost big, and I threw 8 picks. However, it was a little reversed. Justin Herbert was 12 for 14, 174 yards, a touchdown, no picks. Russell Wilson, 19 for 27, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions today. I don't know why. He was just throwing terrible passes. Terrible passes. But we don't care about them. We care about us. Kamani Vidal. If you're at home and you're just chilling, I want you to get off your chair, your couch, your bed, wherever you're watching from, and just start clapping because Vidal, 22 carries, 122 yards, 5.5 average, 4 tutties, no fumbles. That deserves some love. Okay? Hassan Haskins, he was like 4 for something. He's like 4 for like 15, but he had like the 10-yard right at the end. It's fine, 5 for 28. Quentin Johnston, we don't talk about it. Joshua Palmer, the guy we're not going to sign, 4 receptions, 54 yards. Hayden Hurst had 4 receptions for 65 yards. Quentin Johnston, 2 for 31 and a touchdown. Darius Davis, 1 for 15. Kamani Vidal also had a 1 grab for 9 yards. Had a couple sacks that we gave up defensively, though. 3 TFLs and 1.5 sacks for Joey Bosa. 2 TFLs and a sack for Morgan Fox. Justin Eboigbe, if I hit that right on the first try, he split that sack with Joey Bosa and a TFL for Henley. Interceptions, 2 for Christian Fulton, 1 for Gilman, 1 for Derwin. You love to see it. And this is why I said in the middle of the Panthers game where the CPU could hear me and fight me, that if we have to increase the difficulty because we start winning like this against teams that are obviously way better than us, then we can talk about, upping some sliders. Morgan Fox is out for 4 weeks. Okay, going to advance the week. Kind of give you guys a little sneak preview. Ooh, weekly awards. Hold on. Kamani Vidal, 22 carries, 122 rush yards, 4 touchdowns. My guy. My dude. Dang, I feel like Christian Fulton also could have had a thing. Oh no, you guys can't see it. I'll show you. I'll give you a little sneak peek. That has to be for Kamani, which is going to make life a little interesting. But that is going to do it for this video. I have no complaints right now. We still have to game plan a lot of things, specifically now with potentially a Kamani Vidal breakout, with Khalil Mack, with Joey Bosa, with our aging superstars. I mean, we're 3-0, and I feel like we could still be better. However, also, hold on, I'm going to back out real quick. The Kansas City Chiefs are 0-3, and we play them this week. Anyway, we have a lot of stuff to figure out. We also, again, after 4 or 5 games, especially if we beat the Chiefs, who are going to be way better than us, look at adjusting those sliders, making it more realistic for me to have a tougher time with a team with, like, no offensive weapons. And really, honestly, not a great O-line. I feel like it's going a little too well. But also, I could fall off a cliff because I'm good at, shooting myself in the foot. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. Comment down below any of your thoughts. What do we do with our running back situation? What do you do with Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, Denzel Perryman, all these older guys? What do we do? What do we do? Do we mess with sliders yet? How long do we have to move with sliders? Tell me your favorite team and how they're doing and why they're making you happy and or sad. I also stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/BossRoss. I also have a TikTok, BossRoss Content. All those links are probably listed down there, somewhere down here below. You can probably see a bunch of cool stuff down there. Go check out all the other stuff if you're interested. And that's going to wrap up this video. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I'll see you all next time.